Last night, the Boston Celtics won an extremely close game versus a Clippers team who were frankly missing Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, and Norman Powell, three of their best players, and ultimately went into overtime for no reason. This should not have been that close. Now, granted, we were missing Kristaps, we were missing Al Horford, but the Celtics need to turn up the tempo. They need to put their foot on the gas pedal in these games and blow them out. Last year, it seemed like games were over by the third quarter, and we'd rest our guys for the entirety of the fourth. This year, it's not that easy. I don't know what it is. I don't know if teams are just playing us extra hard because we're the champions. I don't know what it is, but things seem a little bit different. But we're going to break down some film. Like this play, we're able to get out in transition, never allow this Clippers team to fully set up in their defensive half-court set. Now, as Jaylen Brown gets this mismatch that he kind of likes here, we're going to be able to draw a little bit of weak side rotation by Kobe Brown as Luke Kornet drives to the basket, opening up Jaden Springer, who is absolutely wide open. These two defenders, right, they're covering JT and Derek White, and we have an extra defender here on Jaylen Brown initiating a little bit of a double team when he's in the post, right? So Jaylen makes a great play here, going around and finding Jaden Springer wide open. Now, Jaden Springer does not play often. He does not, right? But when he does, to be able to hit a shot like this in the clutch, you're only up by 3 minutes left to go in the ball game, and a close one. That is a big time shot by Jaden Springer, and he was actually the unsung hero of this game. Now, like I said, we're going to break down some film. If you want more of these breakdowns, I'm going to try my best to be completely invested on these videos, completely invested on breaking down these games for you. So if you want more of these videos, hit the like button, subscribe, join the family. Let's dive into some film. Alright, so once again, we're setting up that same look. Since Jaden Springer was just able to hit that 3, we're going to try to initiate that same very thing here. Now, normally what teams do whenever you have Jason Tatum either, in this area or posting up down here in the low post, you're going to draw that weak side rotation. The opposite corners, you're going to have to get in front of Luke Kornet. But on this play, they get a little bit uncommitted to sending the double. They show it, but they don't send it, right? So as Tatum drives into the lane, right, he's not going to get him to fully commit. He's kind of just sitting in that painted area, and Tatum is a very good player. The passing lane to Jaden Springer is not there at the moment, so he decides, I'm just going to step back, fade away mid-range. That is the right shot, and that is a great shot by Jason Tatum. Actually puts the Celtics up 101-95 with 2 minutes left to go in the game. But what happened? How did this game go to overtime? All right, so 103-97, a minute to go in this ball game. A minute to go. I mean, up by 6. What happens, right? So they're going to come up, set up this DHO, fake dribble handoff this way, and instead of setting it, usually you're going to switch Jaylen Brown there and switch Jaden Springer to the actual on-ball player, but instead they're going to fake it. We're going to drive baseline. We're going to initiate that leverage outside on Jaylen Brown. We're going to get to our spot now right here. Jason Tatum, I need you to just rotate over. That's all. I just need you to rotate over. I don't care what's happening up here. We'll be able to rotate, but if you can help out, send a double right here, this guy's going to be put in a really tough situation, which is why I think he should have double teamed, right? We have Neemias over here. I think we'd be okay, right? But instead, we don't double. Tatum's basically there. He just doesn't want to fully commit. I don't know why, but it allows them to get an open layup here and, get it to a 4-point game with under a minute to go. All right, and then ultimately they end up getting the ball back. We don't score. 19 seconds left to go in the game. They run this, double screen play here. Ultimately, just get Amir Coffey the basketball because for some reason we keep Neemias onto the floor when they're very guard and wing heavy. I think it's more because we just suck at rebounding the ball. So if we get Neemias out there, maybe we get a rebound, maybe we don't. Who knows, right? But either way, they get this mismatch they love. They're able to kind of drive by Neemias, get that leverage again. We don't want to rotate over because if they get a wide open 3, it's going to suck. But unfortunately, we allow them to get the wide open layup here. Wide open dunk, gets it to go. And then next possession, right? The very next possession. There's 12 seconds left into this game. 12 seconds left. We're up by 2. All we need to do is get fouled. But for whatever reason, Jaylen tries to dribble, right? Picks up his dribble, gets baseline, where now you're in no man's land. Now there is nothing that you can do. You trap yourself in this corner. So Jalen unfortunately tries to spin out of it, probably travels a little bit as well, but they're not going to call it here, right? Kicks it right to Derrick Jones. Absolutely terrible. Derrick Jones drives into the lane. We got 6 seconds left, we're up by 2. They end up getting a wide open layup here, and just like that, OT. Alright guys, real quickly before we finish off this video, I felt like I needed to show you this. I haven't had this much fun on an app in a very long time, and now that the NBA is back, it has been a blast. So what I want to show you, Underdog. This is sick. If you like winning money, need to check it out. So for example, let's just, for the purpose of the video, Halliburton over 17, Wemby over 28, and let's go Chris Paul over a half a rebound in the first quarter. For example, I could put $50 on that to win $231. Not only can you win money if you know basketball, but more importantly, if you use my promo code Matty Dubs in the comment section, it will be pinned there or in the description. They will give you free money with your first deposit. Plus, on top of that, when you sign up for the first time, they're going to give you a free square. What does that mean? Well, let's just say Victor Wembanyama over half a point. The freest money you'll ever see in your life. And not only do they have a bunch of NBA picks you can do, but they also have NFL, if you like NFL playoffs. They have tennis, they have PGA, they have esports, League of Legends. I mean, guys, this app is loaded with stuff that you can, kind of put picks on for. So check it out in the comments or in the description. Sign up, use my promo code, and go win some money, man. All right, here's a good play to start overtime. We set the screen. We initially drive after that screen because we know a double team is going to happen off Jaylen Brown. So we're going to kick it to Luke Kornet, who's playing this Jared Allen type of role where instead of seeing him as this rolling big that can score, he's more of a rolling big that can make the right pass. So he's going to initiate a little bit of rotation from that weak side, putting Derrick Jones in the middle of Jaden Springer and then Derek White as well. But look, as we get a little bit of leverage here by Luke Kornet, he is going to find the open man, right? Derek White, and is then now going to just don't even think about it, pull it up, right? Now Derek White has struggled as of late. In this game was 7 of 17, 4 of 12 from 3 with 20 points. But once he starts to get it going, man, I'm really confident that this team will turn it around. There's a good look there. We go up by 3. Another high pick and roll. Tatum going to be able to stop on a dime. This is a good one, right? Set that screen, roll to the basket. Now, Luke Kornet does a really good job taking the roller with him, right? So as he rolls, he gets in front of Derrick Jones, not allowing them to switch back and keeping the mismatch here with Jason Tatum on Kobe Brown. He's just going to isolate him. He's going to get him leaning, and then he's going to pull up for a 3, drains it, gets it to go. Good job once again. Here we go. Now we get a post up on Kobe Brown. We really try to get this mismatch a ton. Even though Kobe Brown is a solid wing defender, he's got good size as well. Jalen pull up 3. Gets it to go. Now it seems like the Celtics really started to pour it on here late. I think there was one more play that I really liked. All right, here we go. So Tatum, top of the key. Whenever we're able to drive into the lane, you're going to create rotation, whether it be a blitz from the top, whether it be strong side rotation, or even weak side rotation from either side. You're going to see something. But we put Luke Kornet in this dunker spot, which is very, very smart. It has to keep someone down there to protect the basket, and that is exactly what they're going to do. We're going to create weak side rotation from the top. We're going to bring that strong side corner down here to Luke Kornet, and Tatum is going to reach that point of attack. He's going to make sure that there can't be too much rotation. Gonna dish it out. Great job. I mean, this is an unbelievable play here by Jason Tatum. So as he gets to that point of attack right here, he's gonna make sure he gets in front of Jaden Springer. That way, if someone's trying to close out, he's in front. He's gonna be there to kind of wall him off, give him some time for an open 3, and ultimately the trust that you have to have in Jaden Springer, a guy who just doesn't play that much basketball here for the Celtics this year, have to have that trust. And Jaden Springer hits one of the biggest threes of the game to kind of put them out of reach, obviously up by 5 with about 34 seconds left to go. They end up getting an and 1. Yeah, right? Crazy. But here we go. Derek White only up by 2 once again. 4.7 left to shoot. Derek White drives in, kicks to Neemias. Neemias up and under. Great job, and that ultimately ends the game. The Celtics get a big win versus a team they probably should have beat by 40. But who cares? We got the dub, got the win. We needed it to happen, and even Nick Batum was also out as well. Chris Dunn was out. I mean, their whole team was out. This is very tough. Very, 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 very tough. But a win is a win. We'll take it. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next update, which should be very, very soon. Peace.